They're about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the San Francisco 49ers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
He's out to the 30.
The ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain.
It looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Flipped by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
At their own 47-yard line.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Here's the option. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
At the 33-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now left side on the swing pass. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Open man, it's Reagor. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Looking to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. And this will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Joe Mixon hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Niners have taken the early lead. The quarterback will keep it himself. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A handoff as they run the counter play. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throw here's incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
Here comes Reagor. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Niners will go on offense at 1st and 10.
7-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bud Dupree, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
He'll fire it deep for Reagor. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Giants are going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary able to record his 5th sack of this. Season.
7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. 6-0 our score after 1.
Giants nothing.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. To the right side to Eric Ebron. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
It's a gain of 13. But it brings up.
They're going to look to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
And long.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give it.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. A big play there for the Niners. 56 yards. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Now the 49ers electing to lead the offense out there and go for 2. And he will get into the end zone. So the lead stretches from 9 up to 11.
Niners 14.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Lining up for the point after.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right? And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Bud Dupree make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On now to kick it away is the punter, Matt Weil. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big first down on the fake punt. What a call. 16 yards. They'll run here with Mixon. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 22 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Bud Dupree in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On play action, they'll throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Will Fuller in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Good. Makes the score Niners 28, Giants 3.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Fields this way up at the 17. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
He's coming. We got double up. Hey, check, baby.
They'll set up a throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Bud Dupree has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Under pressure, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position.
On downs.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended target there was Gabriel Davis, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
26 months. Quit talking about it and bring it.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Is a turnover on
the 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold
up. But he
up.
Trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
26 months.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49ers' 33-yard line.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
3rd down and 4 yards to go.
They'll set up to throw.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Again, he'll drop to throw. This one caught by Davis. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Brandon Jones picking it off.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Second and 6.
Switch. Check 26, check 26, go!
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Bud Dupree in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On third down, Mixon, and he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
48-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
This ball complete to Rager.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
21 more yards.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Calvin Ridley with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the 49ers, they're just pouring it on.
Makes the
extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
Watch the pass. 26, Mike. 26. Watch
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
The pass.
It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Brandon Jones picking it off. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. The Giants on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Brian Burns, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
3 and out.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is going to be incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Mixon with a first down carry. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory.
That'll be caught. Rager with it.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That time 12 yards on the pass play, but still shy of where they needed to go. 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by Antoine Winfield.
Throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll get him down up past the 15. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, New York.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got him in. time, complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 47 yards. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
It's just me and you. 26 Mike, 26 Mike. Ready? 26 Mike, 26 Mike. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Mixon on the toss right. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
45-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.